Greetings and welcome, family, to another page of magnets, crystals, and pyramids. And you know how we start this show. We're going to have Brother Baraka open for us at the beach.
A call to action. The time is now. Summon the warrior energy in you, the healer in you, the divine masculine, the divine feminine energy in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burdens, distractions, and anything that's holding you back and take your rightful place. The battle is all around us, and it's right in your face. Let's go!
Okay, I want to thank Brother Baraka for the opening, and I want to thank you, the listening audience, now and in the future. We're going to have a fantastic show tonight. I want to thank my co hostess, Miss Bliss Deborah, for holding the mothership as we propel ourselves into deeper states of knowledge. We are honored to have the world famous Joel Benjamin 528 on the platform of magnets, crystals, and pyramids. And before we proceed forward, let's do our invocation of ascended master ancestors. I am in me. I am in Joel Benjamin 528. I am in Miss Bliss Deborah. I am in Baraka. I am in you, the listening audience, now and in the future. We individually and collectively call upon Melchizedek to be with us on this platform. Enoch, the Ethiopian who ascended into the heavens and became Metatron. We ask the presence of Yeshua, Black Madonna, Mother Mary. We call on the latest Avatar Christ born in the Congo, Simeon Toko, who called forth an army of black angels to chase the terrorist Belgians out of the Congo. We also invite Simeon Toko, Sheikh Amadou Bamba, Sheki Brafal. We ask the presence of Imhotep, Ptahhotep, Akhenaten, White Buffalo Calf Woman, Quetzalcoatl. We call on Seraphis Bey, Buddha, Krishna. We call on the goddess of love, known in many languages and many tongues, Lakshmi, Diana, Oshun, Heteru, Venus, to be with us on this platform tonight. We call on Geronimo, Chief Osceola. We call on Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse, Chief Seattle. We call on Nat Turner, John Brown, so that we may turn this whole evolution school bus around into higher frequencies of awareness and get out of the Machiavellian paralysis of fear and condemnation. We call upon Shroom Master Dr. Kalindi Aye to be with us. Shroom Master Dr. Sabi, Shroom Master Dr. George Washington Carver, Booker T. Washington be with us, P.B. Randolph be with us, Mary McLeod Bethune be with us. Harriet Tubman, who took shrooms to see the slave catchers in the dark, be with us tonight. We call upon your ancestors, your great grandmothers and great grandfathers, your aunties and your uncles, and my aunties and uncles, and everyone listening who serve the rhythm of heaven. We ask the presence of Archangel Michael to be with everyone, protect everyone from anything less than fear, anything less than love that transcends into fear. So we ask Archangel Michael, surround our guests, surround the listening audience, reinforced prismatically by our I am radiance that lives within us. We ask the presence of the angel of healing, Archangel Raphael, be amongst us tonight. Put your hands on the shoulders of the whole listening audience so they may elevate and feel all right. We call on the angel of strength, Archangel Gabriel. We ask in the name of love, the angel of knowledge and enlightenment, Archangel Uriel, to be with us here on this channel. And without further ado, we want to invite the masters within the earth's hollow to be present with us. We also want to acknowledge Dr. Mosea Marcus Garvey, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, Elijah Muhammad, and all who are known and unknown who are lifting the rhythmic, polyrhythmic drumbeat of love supreme. And we ask the presence of all our master comedians throughout time to be on this platform with us. May Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Mobs, Mabley, and others be speaking through the guests tonight to elevate and with comedy delight. And we say together, Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado, and so it is. Let us begin. Okay, you got a bunch of folks in the audience already, brother Joel. You got a collection of folks here. They're making comments and accolades. So while you are speaking, I'll be posting their comments because they're giving you greetings and accolades already. All right. I want to put up brother Joel's banners. You see, I got my cool glasses on right now. I just got to make sure I can see where I'm going. Here we got the ticker tape at the bottom, and then I'll be flashing Joel Benjamin contact number because folks, they're trying to pull the wool over our eyes again. And when I watched Joel Benjamin last night, I said, I got to reach out to my Aries brother. We got to do a platform of education so you won't be led to slaughter by getting, eh, 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 I'm scared. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And if I get tagged, so be it. So, Joel, you know what? Should I do the videos, brother Joel, or should I hold on that, man? This is your show. Let it flow? Okay. All right, let's see. Well, I got some videos here. Let me see where I can make sure. We're gonna make y'all scared first. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Here's one right here. Okay, we got two of them, okay? Here's the first one.
Trigger warning. My face is going to trigger trichinophobia, and I'm going to be including pictures and videos that will trigger anyone's trichinophobia too. Triphobia. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I'm going to put it in the caption. Hi. A lot of y'all are flooding my comments and my DMs and my Instagram. As you may have seen me like going viral on your Instagram. A lot of y'all are asking me how I got monkeypox. I work at a gas station. Keep in mind, gas stations are pretty dirty. I just want to point out that a lot of y'all may have seen this. And it was them basically saying that they found the first woman ever to get monkeypox in Georgia. They found the case, and the case is me. You may have seen me on going viral on Instagram, like my post of my progress of my face. As I was saying, I work at a gas station, and I touch a lot of homeless people's money and money in general, and the mask law was lifted. We didn't have to wear masks. You can get monkeypox from people coughing on you and the droplets getting on you, skin-to-skin contact like a hug or holding hands, touching dirty money and then touching your face with it, touching dirty money of somebody who has it. I got it from handling dirty money of somebody who had it. Trigger warning, I'm about to show you my progress pictures that you may have already seen, but I'm trying to educate those who haven't. Trigger warning, please click off if this is not something you want to see. These are them day 3, when I first started seeing. Day 6, trigger warning. Day 9, and I started to heal. When they started to scab up, that's what happens. And this is the healed part. Now, you guys may think that I got it sexually because that's been going around, and I'm here to educate y'all and tell you that that's not the only way you can get it, y'all. Literally, the ways I mentioned and so much more. The world is dirty. Excuse me. Just because you guys only seen it on my face and I got a lot of backlash for this, why is it only on your face? It must be a STD. No, hun bun, no. It spread to the rest of my body. Proof. This is a monkeypox that healed. This is a monkeypox that healed. So is this. My other leg, so is this. One right here, scabbing up, healing. So it spread. It's not just in one area. If y'all have any questions, y'all can leave comments, constructive comments, because I already am dealing with enough on my Instagram. But y'all stay safe out here and wear masks. Please, please, please. Gloves, everything. Like, this shit is not a game. Thank y'all.
That's the first one, and this is the second one.
Monkeypox cases have risen so dramatically in New York City that Mayor Eric Adams issued an executive order declaring a state of emergency today. After what's been an abysmal response from our government so far, I'm hoping this new order will help our leaders actually deal with this threat and pressure the federal government to deploy badly needed resources like vaccines, which have been very hard to come by. And I want to speak to my gay brothers for a minute. We need to take this seriously because this is affecting us at much higher rates than others right now. So be aware, get vaccinated if you can. And please, I know it's summer and we all have COVID fatigue, but please be safe and don't take unnecessary risks. I know it's summer, but keep it locked up. And at the same time, I call on everyone in the government and the media to not stigmatize our community, which is already under attack from many who'd rather use us as a scapegoat than help us. And if you're not a gay man, you might think this doesn't affect you now, but this is everyone's problem because, as we've learned from very recent history, unless we act now, these things can get a whole lot worse very quickly.
Joel Benjamin, what in the world is going on, brother? I'm bringing you up to the front and center. Let it rip, brother. Let it rip.
Salute to the international audience and the domestic. Hank, put it the other way that it was real quick.
Okay.
Before you full screaming. I want to say pleasant good night to Hank Rising Sun and Miss Bliss. Definitely salute to the host and salute to the audience out there. Let me start by saying a lot of y'all out here is weak.
Oh, I got to bring you up, brother. I hope you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
Do your thing.
A lot of y'all out here are weak. You're weak. If anybody been watching Joel Benjamin 528 for the longest on my YouTube channel, or Joel Benjamin 528 on Instagram, or Joel Benjamin 528 live on TikTok, okay, you would see that I've been dropping this type of information. So much so on Joel Benjamin 528 that I had on TikTok, they end up taking the page down where I had over 100K followers. All right, this one now is at I think 16 or 18K on TikTok. I am currently banned. If you go on TikTok and type in Joel Benjamin 528 right now, they banned me for about a week. Hopefully the ban will get lifted. It's all because of the type of information I'm showing. I had to tone it down on YouTube. I completely left most of YouTube altogether. Every now and again I do videos. Because if you are not noticing this ban that is going on If you don't notice you're under attack with all the information we have or was brought to us over the years, you are weak. For those who are saying I'm fear-mongering, for those who think that I'm just talking crazy, you are scared, and I know you're scared. There is too much information come out, and you really trust this establishment. I'll be nice.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna be nice.
Yeah. You really trust this establishment. So check this out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen. Because I want y'all to see what I see. Okay? 2020. Around March, April, more so April, I was warning y'all that there is a next virus that's going to come out where they're going to put you on lockdown because the Rona is nothing. They're going to make one where you could see where the blisters is going to be all over your skin. It's not going to be new. It's just going to be remixed, revamped, just like they did the Ronas. I warned y'all countless times. Check. I hope this video plays. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to share my screen so you see what I see. See, with the Ronas, you couldn't see nothing, Hank and Miss Bliss. Am I correct? Am I correct?
That's right. Had your muff up.
Yeah.
Yep.
You couldn't see nothing. You couldn't really tell when somebody had the Ronas. But this one that they want to label gay disease, which I've been telling people it wasn't that. Okay? People say, oh, you defending the gay community. Well, either y'all are stupid or you're stupid. Because I don't know about y'all. Yeah, I know I look young, but I'm an 80s baby.
Wait a second. Say that again. Stupid. Strip it.
It's either you're stupid or you're stupid. Whichever one.
Okay. All right. I gotta put that one on my belt, man. I'm gonna remember that one.
I'm an 80s baby. I remember when AIDS/HIV came out, they blamed the gay population, and you all right? And then they said they blame it on Africa. They said how one of them had sex with a intercourse with a green monkey.
The monkey.
No. We gotta establish a green monkey. They were specific. They said a green monkey. Africans have nothing better to do. Now I know a lot of them out there in some of these places are wilding out, but really, they just seen a great green monkey and okay, let's have sex with it. Oh, excuse me, relations, right? So they blamed the gay population. But they never mentioned that the AIDS was already in the blood and they were giving people the blood transfusions. Did we forget about that? That same Fauci, remember, that same Fauci, Dr. Fauci, was the same one that was telling you if you even live with a gay person in your home, you could contact AIDS, HIV. Am I lying?
Wow.
That's what he said.
What was that?
He said that?
That's what he said.
Let me do the split screen, Hank.
Yeah.
He said that, yes or no?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was coming from your end, Joel. But go ahead.
Yeah, the echo is from my end. That's why when y'all talk, I make sure I put the mic on mute. Okay? I don't know how the hell the gay community gave Fauci a pass. Even to this day, Now he's remixing the same thing and blaming the gay community when we know for a fact it's not them. So, all right, you could put me back full screen.
Yeah. Just let me know when.
So I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully this video play. Let me show you the fear that they're putting y'all in, where y'all going to have to rush and want to go stand up in line for this monkeypox.
So what they really want to do is they want to bite you with that steel tooth, huh?
If they were biting you with the steel tooth, that would have been good. they going above and beyond that. Check this out.
Yeah. Oh, let me bring it up. I see it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Bring it forward.
All right. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, how are you? The line started early for this pop-up monkeypox vaccination clinic.
We received news that we had the vaccines from the state, and literally within, I think, 72 hours or less, we were able to pull together this event. Do you have any questions about the vaccine?
No, let's do it and protect our community.
Look, I don't know much about this, or I don't know much about this virus or disease. I will feel a little more comfortable that I'm somewhat protected.
Monkeypox spreads through skin-on-skin contact, and infection rates are climbing. Many are unaware they have the virus because symptoms can be delayed. The monkeypox vaccine offers protection if exposed, so demand has been huge.
Wait, did you do it already?
Yeah.
That was fine. I didn't feel a thing.
We met with community leaders from the LGBT community and were able to provide vaccination right before a wonderful event for San Diegans.
Symptoms for monkeypox include fever, body aches, chills, and fatigue. Many develop blisters or acne-like bumps on their body, which can be extremely painful and leave scars.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your help.
The vaccine is just one way to avoid infection. There are other things you can do.
All the basics: washing your hands frequently, making sure that you don't go out if you're feeling sick or ill, and contacting your physician if you're not feeling well. If you develop a rash, we definitely want you to keep that rash covered and go see or call your primary.
Okay. Now.
Okay. We're going to go back to where we were. You got more?
Yeah, I got more, but
You give me the cue and
I'm
I'll
going
put
to tell
it
you
up.
when. So, y'all see those lines? They already had these vaccines set up, waiting and ready to go. Which y'all should know this already. This comes to no secret. Now, the thing is, everybody's looking out for that nuclear attack. Right? Let me tell you something. The new war, the new age is bio warfare. When it's released, you cannot see it. When it affects you, it can be spread through money, breathing, sitting in the same area, intercourse, having relations with the person. It's too easy to spread. Now, do y'all remember, first off, do y'all know somebody named Robert Kennedy?
Oh yeah, he wrote a book about the was you getting ready to say something, Miss Bliss?
The Kennedy brothers. Everybody knows about the Kennedys. He's one of the Kennedy brothers. Yeah. I think he's actually talking and trying to get legislation to fight against vaccination.
Yep. And while you pulling up something, this is a comment from our Dr. Phil Valentine. I had shared him with the link, so I want to give him accolades and put up what he said about this. This is what he said, and y'all can read it Okay, because I sent him the link of today's show, and this is the other piece. You didn't hear it from me. You heard it from.
Wow.
There you go. Okay,
Shingles.
I saw that.
Now let me tell you something. This new one is beyond that. Y'all forget the people that got the bleep. We're going to call it the bleep. You know what I'm talking about. See, we're going to do it like this. The bleep.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Right? The people that got the bleep, you forgot that they said that there was super spreaders.
Oh, shoot.
Y'all forgot about that, huh? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. You forgot that they said it was super spreaders. So now, super spreaders of what? Now, I want to see if I could pull the video. Because I know it's not good just hearing me say it. But the people, a lot of people that went to the doctor and got their blood tested, it's saying that they come up with a false positive for what disease?
The bleep, 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 bleep.
No.
What?
No. AIDS slash HIV.
Man, you gonna make me go get some tea.
Y'all forgot about that, huh? Y'all forgot these people were going in after getting the bleep, getting tested, and they said, oh, false positive. It wasn't no damn false positive because the RonaVax, right, is made with AIDS slash HIV protein. At this point, if you think this is a joke, you must. I don't even gotta ask if you stupid or you're stupid. I know you're either one, cause they're all the same, and you belong in your own little world called land. How stupid can you be? And on top of that, they're saying y'all are super spreaders. Huh? Is y'all really listening? Are y'all paying attention to what's going on? So when I came out and said it's going to get worse, because when you look and find out what other disease, you want to find out that they conjuncted together and spliced. You're going to find there's monkeypox. So you think that's a coincidence? So when they turn around and ball out, oh, it's a gay disease, and y'all falling for that dumb caca, y'all are not paying attention to what they was telling you back then. And even Bill Gates told you there is going to be something else, and this one is going to get everybody on board. He said it out his own mouth.
Yeah, while buying up the country.
That's right. He's buying up all the farmland.
Buying up all the farmland.
But interesting enough, who else is buying up all the farmland? Let me see if you...
China.
Chinese.
China is buying up farmland here in America, with the option to, if they wanted to in the future, the food or the products from that farmland, they're not obligated to sell it here in America. They can actually ship that food to their country if their people need food.
Wow.
China.
Now, let's go deeper with this. You might say, so what? How does them buying up farmland, Bill Gates, China buying up farmland, have to do with anything? I got you. I'm going to get to that. Listen to me carefully. They are bioengineering corn with HIV in it. They've been doing it for probably more than 10 years. I remember when I first spoke about this on YouTube, everybody and their mama was laughing at me until I pulled up the data. And they still laughed at me for some reason, even after I showed proof. They was doing this back then. So if they are able, and they was giving it to where? Africa. Who was the makers of the Ronas? China. Who was paying them in the Wuhan lab under the Obama administration? Fauci, bitch ass. All right? Fauci. This goes deep. Fauci and the Obama administration. Your good old prez that everybody loved. Your first black president, Obama. So now that we connect the dots, we go back to what this got to do with the farmland and why are they trying to create a food shortage? If we know they can bioengineer corn and give it to the Africans over there in Africa, because that was the purpose, to say they want to create an immunity in their system since they're so overran with AIDS/HIV. What else can they do? And why are they going out their way to buy up all the damn farmland?
And buying it up in Africa too. And the paid off African leaders in their ignorance, they just grab the money and run. They don't even count it.
Let me tell you something. That caca ain't gonna work in Africa. If y'all do not know, for some strange reason, Africa has been overran with locusts. That's how I knew in 2020 to tell you that we are currently in a food shortage. I said we were in a food shortage in 2020 and they're just using up most of the supplies that they have. They started off with that shit, buying up all that land in Africa until the locusts eat it up. Y'all don't believe me? Go ahead, talk for a while. Let me pull it.
Go ahead. So listen, this is what I'm figuring. We are right at family. Humans are quickly becoming obsolete because of the advancements of artificial intelligence. The advancements of artificial intelligence for military purposes is evolving rapidly. So when your jobs are being replaced by robots and artificial intelligence, you will be as obsolete as a house overrun with roaches. And this is what they're planning. They're planning for mass genocide of humanity to be replaced by robots. Go ahead, Joel. Give me the cue when you're ready to put it front and center.
Pull me up. Put it front and center. Pull it front and center.
Here we go.
These devils. Okay? Look at this. High-tech early warning system could curb next South African locust swarm. This is May 2020, people. Look, I'm going to show you where I pulled the article. In May 2020, the largest locust infestation in a quarter century. Huh? Are y'all paying attention? In a quarter century. Out there in South Africa. Where we get most of our food supply from. Okay? Alright? Stripping 5 million. Let me highlight that for you. 5 million.
19,305 square miles.
Let me highlight that for you.
In
case y'all don't know what hectares is, there's square miles of grazing land, with another swarm predicted for September. The arrival of spring in southern hemisphere farmers in the vast 168,966 kilometers. Stop playing with me. This article just came out June 29th, 2020. Alright? I was telling you about this happening in freaking 2020. Excuse me, this is when? June 2022. June 29th, 2022. I was telling you about this in 2020. Each year, it keep getting worse. Look at this. Y'all can see this?
Yeah.
Mind you, this image that you see right here, this is from 2014. They've been keeping it a secret. That's why they have to rush over here to America and buy up the farmland here in America. You think they really wanted to sell out the farmland? But they have no choice, because for them to push their bioweaponry, they have no choice, because all the farmland in Africa is getting devoured by locusts.
This reminds me. Joel,
Hold on. Let me mute my stuff while you talk so it don't echo.
Yeah, this reminds me of the latest Jurassic series called Jurassic World Dominion that came out this year. And in the movie, I'm going to see if I can pull it up also on my phone. They show locusts. They made genetically modified locusts to literally eat up millions of acres of food sources. That's all I want to say.
So pretty much, we're all effing doomed. Y'all don't want to take this Bible literally. Y'all are going to do it soon. This is the actual end times. Look at the mapping system of how much locust is launching attack all around Earth. And they're spreading more and more. Now you see worries over pesticide use. The pesticide ain't even working. The pesticides is not even working. Come on, man. Got me sound like Joe Biden out here. You could fix it up where we do the three screen here.
Okay.
Fix it back.
Coming back. Coming back. There you go.
Aight? Yep. You think they want to come and sell up the American land to China? But they have no choice, because it have to fit their agenda. They need to put it in your food. So you think you see, all you damn vegans think that you going to escape. Y'all ain't escaping shizniks. I got something for y'all asses. Let me show y'all how far they going. Let me show y'all. Go ahead, Hank. Talk to them while I pull this up.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can do the same kind of technology with the phone, the way they had in the movie. Maybe I can show a quick clip. But look up Jurassic World. Oh, here it is. Jurassic World Dominion. They're talking about genetically modified food, and the person in the movie reminds me of the guy in charge of Apple. The similarities of his appearance is incredible. And I'm going to see if I can pull this up, because it's like crazy the way he looks on the movie. Here. Let me see if I can put it to the screen. Maybe y'all can see it like this. Look at him. Who does that look like? Wait till they show his face again. Who does that look like? Can somebody say apple? You see the similarities? I just thought that was bizarre. But go ahead, Joel. What you got left?
Listen, they know what they're doing. All y'all vegans out there that think y'all safe, that think y'all in the clear, listen to me. You're not. You think you're high and mighty now, and you're living high off the hog. It's not gonna happen.
What do you say? Don't get struck. I ain't worried about that, brother. I didn't say nobody's name.
Now look. Now shit. Yeah. Now, if y'all be on my Instagram, y'all know about this where I already spoke about this briefly. Dangerous soil bacteria has been identified in Mississippi. How worried should Louisiana be? July 30th, 2020. Come on, man. How much proof do y'all need? I'm going to keep going. I'm not done. Because you're going to learn with this monkeypox, this is just the beginning. Oh, they're only getting started. This is what's in your soil. Okay? And they still trying to figure out how, why. But if you notice, all of a sudden you've been getting a huge amount of rainfall coming in. But let me jump to this. Because some of y'all forget about this right here. Do y'all remember, again, Robert Farrakhan? I'm sorry, Louis Farrakhan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ebola and AIDS are race-targeted weapons. This was in 2014. Now, remember when he was sounding the alarm with this man right here? Robert Kennedy Jr. Look at it. Robert Kennedy Jr. met with me about a vax that is that is designed, let me highlight this for y'all, for anybody who's out there. Designed to affect black males. Are you freaking kidding me? When he came out and he spoke about this, he had, I forgot which radio show he was on to. It's one of the popular ones. It was real brief. This was since 2014. Now, this tweet is since 2015 though. So they've been lining you up. And it's a white man that came out to warn y'all asses. Because he had access to the actual doctor that was working in the bio facilities.
Well, that's what also Gary
Hold on. Go ahead.
Gary Null. I remember him being on a TV show years ago called Positively Black, or was it Tony Brown's Journal? And he spoke about the AIDS back in the day. And he said, and they're going to focus on you, the black community, and say you're the reason. And if you looked at a lot of the posters that was posted throughout the city, the signs, they would always show like the black man and a black woman and a black child, almost as if castigating the black family. This is a really corrupt, diabolically evil, fearful powers that be that's creating this Machiavellian state of fear. And Hollow Vegista, we got solutions, and we're going to talk about the solutions tonight, family. But Mickey D's and Wendy's and Burger King is not the solution. And if you think you're going to be sucking down oxtail and buffalo wings, that ain't going to happen.
Hold on.
You're going to have to modify your spices on something other than Fruit Loops.
Hold on, Hank.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on.
You know I'm ready to run.
I get so sick of people always talking about what's the solution when they don't even know there's a damn problem. I'm going to repeat. I get so sick of people talking about, well, what's the solution, when a lot of them don't know what is the problem or what are the problems. Okay? We have to know all angles of the problem before you could come with a solution. Because you're going to say, well, I'm just going to eat my fruits and vegetables and I'll be fine. Not knowing they're genetically modifying the fruits and vegetables with the diseases. So now when you're there and you're like, why is everybody still getting sick? Why are you sick? We need to know the problems first. And that's where people would like to call me a fearmonger. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, so far you've presented more than one angle of the problem. So we're looking at, hospitals forcing this thing on us, right? And our children while they're in schools and at work. But then we're also looking at who's producing our food and what are they putting in our food and what type of food are they promoting us towards? Are they pushing us to be more vegan so that they can put whatever they need to put inside of the vegetables or the fruits? So it's so many angles where this is coming from. When you think about New York City being this concrete jungle, it's not like we can go out and pick an apple from the fruit tree because they've removed all of the fruit trees here. We have to rely on the supermarkets that are here in our neighborhoods. It's not like we have access directly to a farm to grow our own food. Not yet, at least.
Yep.
My thing is, even if you had the damn apple trees out here, you still ain't gonna be saved. These people are moving on a scale that is beyond comprehension. And the sooner we learn this and know this as being fact, the better off we will be. That's all I'm saying. The attack is real. That's why I don't care when people say, oh, I'm fear-mongering no more. You have to learn. They're even putting it through the mosquitoes. And this one I know for a fact. They're putting the viruses and vax in mosquitoes. I'm sure y'all already know about this. Right?
I'm not too worried about that. I just put me a mosquito catcher. And that thing works pretty good, family. I have one in my living room near the cat food because I got flies. When we put out wet cat food, the flies come. Here come the flies. And Queen Yana, special shout out to Queen Yana and Little Flower. They said flies teleport. And like I was talking with a very beautiful sister, and she may speak up if she'd like to. She's like, all my windows are closed. Where did the flies come from? It's like they teleporting. So you get these electronic fly zappers, because I noticed when working with a UV light, putting together my jewelry, the flies are drawn to UV light. And then you put them inside that zapper mechanism. I don't have any flies except a little one or two that might be somewhere up in here. But please continue, Joel, because y'all triggered my memory.
Well, what you're saying is correct. What I'm going to show you now, I want you to see this video. This is a video on my Instagram. Share my screen, please.
I only got three. I don't see that screen no more.
It's coming.
Okay. I got to figure out how you did that, man. That's pretty slick. I want to see if I can do that myself. Okay, here it is. Coming up. Bring it full screen?
Yeah. Now, for the longest, they've been spraying New York for like at least over 4 years now. Check this out.
Me a fearmonger, but you ever check where I get my information from, like websites like these? They're spraying for mosquitoes in New York now. Something got to be up with it. This is the New York City official website. What the hell? New York got West Nile virus now? Pause and read. Pause and read again. And trucks spraying adulticide. They also gave out a schedule when they're gonna do it. Oh, and just so you know, they already started spraying in Queens. Don't believe me? I'll show you better than I could tell you because I'm fear-mongering, right?
The city is applying pesticides to reduce the threat of West Nile virus. To minimize exposure to the pesticide, please go indoors immediately until the trucks have passed. The city is applying pesticides to reduce the threat of West Nile virus. To minimize exposure to the pesticide, please go indoors immediately.
Do yourself a favor. Try not to get bit. And for the people who have been feeling a funny feeling in their throat, yeah, you might want to holler at me. There's some stuff you could take that can help with that. It's not fear-mongering, people. Hey, I'm just a messenger. Don't scroll.
Alright? I'm just the messenger. That's all it is, Hank.
Okay.
I'm just a messenger. They're spraying, and I showed on their website some of the old information they put up, and I showed the most recent for 2020. In areas, the schedule part that you saw is where they're going to be spraying. Now listen to me carefully. How the hell we got West Nile? No, am I the only one questioning this shit? Excuse my language. Where did we get West Nile from? Now we got a West Nile problem? And now they spraying, so now they have the excuse to give whatever they want to give to you even more. And you need to look up some of those damn pesticides and what they do. Excuse me, insecticides. When you breathe it in. So they're full of it. Bill Gates, y'all forgot when Bill Gates said he's going to create more mosquitoes and release them? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all know about that?
I don't remember, but go ahead.
You remember, Miss Bliss?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. Once again, I'm going to show you better than I could tell you. Hold on. Let me show you this devil. Can't stand this F-boy. Hold on one second. Bear with me. I'm going to pull it up for you. Because this is important. See, we tend to forget the past. They bombarding us so much that we don't remember, or we don't even get to catch these things. That's why I said we have to know what's going on first before we can ever come with a solution. Look, I just broke down the mosquitoes, how they're looking to affect you. Pull it up, hey, please.
Yeah. Hold on, here we go.
Never forget when Bill Gates posted this on his Instagram, YouTube a few years ago.
Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience.
Never forget.
You caught that? Where y'all at? Y'all there?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that before? Did y'all ever see that before?
That's my first time seeing it.
How about you, Hank?
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before, bro.
Okay, you see?
Yo, these people are out of their mind. They are literally diabolically crazy. Because if they had their way, we would not only have dinosaurs running through streets of Brooklyn, we would also have through genetic modification giants that they're doing DNA experimentation to create super soldiers 30 feet tall. So just giving you an overview, human consciousness presently on the planet is a thinking animal, a thinking beast. We are no greater than the animals in nature. We are worse than the animals in nature because we have uh, scientists without a sense of consciousness, and they our offspring may consider this antique by the time they see 30-foot slaves carrying boulders and rocks and seeing the future generations as being literally Jurassic Park. This is madness of technology that has no consciousness of the results. We're on a mad planet. And the best thing you can do, we are coming up on the first hour. Joel, I want to talk about um, remedies as far as how to enhance health. And one of them that you mentioned, I want you to bring that to the forefront because it is a hot summer night and I do want to go ride my bike.
Now, before we get into the remedies, you said something which is like you was reading my mind, which we are now about to jump into the next part. Again, I don't care how much remedies I come on here and give y'all tonight. If y'all don't know what these bastards are doing at every angle, you are doomed. I don't care what you say. I'll take the title of a fearmonger. That's okay. Because at the end of the day, you're going to see I'm right. Now remember, they are using super soldiers. They're trying to alter your RNA, DNA. Russia already blew up the US spot. Don't believe me? Of course, I'll show you. Because I like having proof. I like having the proof. I don't like just talking. Because some people would say, oh, I'm just making this stuff up. So let me show you this. I don't have to show you this. We know children are now getting the monkeypox as well, right? Mm-hmm. So, okay. Hank, could you pull this up for them, please? I want to show them this. I want you to see this dude's reaction. And then I'm going to show you, not in a video, but an article. Okay. Let me press play.
What type of relationship, if any, there was between the Pentagon and the Ukrainian side on any biological labs? When was the last cooperation, and what do you have to say about these Russian accusations?
The Russian accusations are absurd. They're laughable. And, in the words of my Irish Catholic grandfather, a bunch of malarkey. There's nothing to it. It's classic Russian propaganda. And I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't give it a drop of ink worth paying attention to.
Yeah, but can you explain to us has there been any relationship between the?
We are not developing biological or chemical weapons inside Ukraine. It's not happening. Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is there any concern that Russia's actually doing this because they're planning some sort of a chem-biological?
Yeah, of course. I mean, again, not being perfectly inside the minds of the Russians, we have seen one of their playbooks is to accuse the other that which you are doing or which you plan to do, and to create to create a narrative that of victimhood and blaming somebody else for something that you're in fact going to do. I have no evidence of that. I'm not suggesting that that's in the offing right now. I have no intelligence indicators that that type of weaponry is in Ukraine and being planned to be used. So I want to be clear. But it is of a piece of the Russian playbook to blame others for that which you're about to do or you're considering doing. They've done that plenty of times before.
All right, now check this. Y'all heard that, right? Now, when, hopefully you can still see my stuff. Yes, okay. When Fox News bring it up, the good old Washington piece of caca post says how the right embraced Russian disinformation about U.S. bioweapons labs in Ukraine. And of course they got Tucker Carlson on there, talking about claims America is funding bio programs. Isn't it weird, Miss Bliss and Brother Hank, that how the U.S. is going hardcore to protect the Ukraine at all costs?
Absolutely.
Hank, you could put me on the regular with the 3 screens. Yeah. Isn't that strange? Go ahead, Miss Bliss.
Hardcore. I mean, look at how much money and weapons we've already sent over there to Ukraine to supposedly fight this war against Russia. Tremendous amount of money.
Now, this is the big secret. Y'all remember, if any of y'all haven't watched the show Stranger Things, then I don't know what to tell you. But they show how back then how the U.S. was meddling in something which we know as the Gateway Project, which we know actually exists. I did a YouTube on it where I pulled up the actual governmental files. They exist. It's called Gateway Process. And part of that also was them not just using psychic abilities like on Stranger Things, but they also want to make super soldiers. That's why in the last Stranger Things show, it shows how Russia came into play and how Russia had a machine as well. Y'all forgot about that. Mm-hmm. And not only that, they wanted to weaponize the entities. So now you have something called, not carbon fiber, graphite. And I spoke about the black goo that's in the Gulf of Mexico that we all should know about. How they've been taking that black goo and experimenting with it. And some people say it's demonic in nature. And they've been running tests combining that with the graphite, which just so happened to be, and guess which vax? You guessed it, the Rona vax.
Let me say this, just momentarily, Brother Joel.
Hold on, let me mute it. Go ahead.
Natural Emoja, you said something. Why are you pushing fear on us? What the F? Brother, or Natural Emoja, or sister, let me tell you something. I hate to put it to you like this, but you haven't been brought to speed of where we are on a planetary level with technology. If you've been delusional or spent hours in social media and haven't been keeping up with the technological developments within the last 50 years, you will be shocked and in awe of how far ahead technology is to your consciousness. And unless you know how we have been engineered to be basically dumbasses, then this will be unnerving to find out that all this is going around. And when you finally find out in mass media, it'll be too late. So to be forewarned is to be forearmed. This isn't about pushing fear. This is called pushing awareness. This is aware. All of this tonight, what Brother Joel is dropping on us, is questioning everything, like Dick Gregory said a long time ago. Question everything. And how deep down the rabbit hole does this go? He is a researcher. Joel Benjamin is a researcher, and he's basically a photo video journalist. So listen close. He's letting you know because he cares. Continue, Joel.
Okay, so natural emoji. This is what I have to ask you simple, because I'm not nice as Brother Hank. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Are you stupid or are you stupid? You got to be a fucking duh. If you are scared, good. Y'all deserve to be scared. I'm showing you literal proof. I said it at the start of the show. That's why people call me a fearmonger. I am showing you literal proof that you haven't even heard before. And a lot of this shit is recent. Okay? And you telling me I'm pushing fear? What all I am showing you is the facts. What is going on? That's why, you know what? The fear is when your ass wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you look like that chick with the pox all in your face, all in your mouth. Or your child waking up to you, Mommy, Daddy, I don't feel good. And you got to make a decision to keep your distance from that child because you don't want to get infected. Stupid. Stop playing with me, yo. I'm so tired of y'all coming on here on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all these others, and all you want to see is ass shaking and men talking all kind of dumb shit. They want to exercise, all that. That's all y'all care about. That's why you all are Guahim, useless cattle. Let me continue. See, I knew when I did this show, I knew when I came on Brother Hank's show, I was going to find a few da-da-da-das. I know, because they're everywhere. They even be on my show. Let me continue. So, the super soldiers, what they're trying to do is start altering your RNA DNA sequence, which is nothing new. It's been happening. And it's going to continue to happen because y'all don't want to take heed. So now that because you could have all the solutions you want, but if they alter your DNA, RNA sequences, you are done for. It's a waste of time me talking of any of these things. I am telling you, the war is not what you think it is. They used to say the war is for the minds of the people. They already got that. It's deeper than that now. Now they need to push button remote control your ass. So now, last thing, Hank, we got Ukraine. We know for a fact they got biolabs there. And don't get me wrong, Russia been working on some too. Because they say, yo, we ain't going to let US outdo us. You understand what I'm saying? What country going to say that? And Russia ain't the only one. China's doing it. Japan doing it. Wake up call, people. The UK is doing it. They've been doing it. Exactly. They've even been in the UK. It's reported that the red-haired giants, okay, they found one, took the DNA on this. This is classified information. That ain't so classified. I'm sorry, Hank. Let me mute. Go ahead. Say what you said.
Joel is talking about the story that came out, the news that came out, that there was was it was a group of soldiers that went up in Afghanistan mountains, and the villagers said that they would sacrifice a young virgin to the giant to prevent him from eating up the whole village. Now we're not talking about 9 feet tall. We're talking 20 feet tall, weighing approximately 1,500 pounds. And he wiped out, he basically, with his spear and his speed, he wiped out the soldiers and he ate them up and threw the bones outside the cave. So they sent another group of soldiers to go and investigate why the other soldiers are missing. And when they came to the cave, they found the soldiers' bones and their equipment thrown all about outside the cave. This guy jumped up, a stinky redhead giant that's all this also described throughout the world. It took the 15 soldiers all their ammunition to take him down, but he also killed like 1 or 2 soldiers from that group. Then they had the special forces carry this giant to the special labs. This is what's going on. They're going to create super soldiers family. And if you don't see it in our lifetime, your children will see soldiers 20 to 30 feet tall, dangerous as funk.
They got a show on Netflix called Death, Sex, and Robots, something like that, I believe it's called. And in one of those episodes, they show how the U.S. soldier was basically part wolf, all right, part human. This is stuff they originally have now. There's documentation on this. So now let's jump in to the Nancy Pelosi going over to Taiwan. With your semiconductors. There is reported that the semiconductors, along with the 5G technology, along with the graphite that's in these vacs to affect your system. Why you think they're trying to protect Taiwan so hard? Listen, Taiwan makes 95 or 98% of the world semiconductors. All right, learn what a semiconductor is. It's been reported that they use these semiconductors not just for the super soldiers, but for bioweaponry. Are you getting what I'm telling you, people? With the 5G signal beamed out, and a lot of y'all that got the graphene, rather if you got the bleep, you understand, the shot or not, if you get it in your system by other means, it's affecting you. That's why you're seeing such a large range of diseases coming out left and right. Now we're going to get into solutions. See, I had to bring it all home for you. Oh yeah, my gosh. I don't understand y'all people why y'all don't get it. Go ahead, Hank.
Hold on. I got to bring this up in front so you can see. They're showing you in the movies, family. Here it is right here. This is bioengineering in the movie Jurassic Park World Dominion. Hold on, let me see if I can turn it up a little.
Hold on, Hank. Don't.
I won't be one for a second.
Okay, because they'll strike you.
Okay. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
This is a giant locust.
You think they put those in the movies for nothing, huh?
No, this is obsolete technology. Super soldiers is they're working on that right now. They're working on making weaponized dinosaurs, just like the movie's showing you. They're creating monsters with the diabolical scientists.
Now the goal is to control you. Now the goal is to control you. You the people. Because a lot of y'all are the problem. Just like Resident Evil video games, the movie, and the new one on Netflix. They have to alter your DNA. So when you have certain remedies, if this remedy don't work for you, you have to know there's a next solution because you were, altered by different means. The thing is to stop and prevent it early. They always say prevention is better than cure. So one of the things that I tell people, now this soap right here comes with the special mesh for you to bathe with that's properly for your skin. And here's the soap. This soap is packed.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna bring that up. I'll bring you up forward so we can see it.
This soap I was telling people to get for like 4 months now, which now everybody's chasing me down because I told them the monkeypox, you're gonna have a huge outbreak. I didn't say monkeypox right away. I said you're gonna have an outbreak of a disease going around where the blisters is going to affect your skin. So you have to use something that creates a shield upon the skin, because that's one way it's going to spread. I also told people to get the enhanced sea moss with the edible frankincense and myrrh. I'm going to show you a video. Well, I'm not going to show the video. I'm just going to show you the thumbnail of the video. Okay?
And while you're doing that, Joel, I'm going to bring up another piece of information.
Sure.
Okay.
Let me mute my mic.
Yeah. Family, I talked about this before. Miss Bliss Deborah, you know I always talk about Kinkaliba tea.
Yes.
Kinkaliba tea. Kinkeliba. You can get it on Amazon or you can go to kinkaliba.net. I can't type it because I got on this super magnet that threw me off the computer as soon as I get close to it. So I can't type it in. So it's kinkeliba.net. Kinkaliba tea is a super antioxidant tea out of Africa. And you can pick it up online. And because you want to here's the benefits right here. Let me just move this 1 second. Liver detox, digestive aid, lowers blood pressure, anti-cancer, opiate detox, gallbladder detox, weight loss. Because most of the audience, you're overweight and it's not your fault. Anti-diabetic, anti-inflammatory. Now, if you look at these two things, it's anti-diabetic and lowers blood pressure. That's telling you that your blood is in a bad state. So this is just one of the remedies. I'm going to let Joel talk about the other ones when we come back right here. Go ahead, Joel. Tell them about what else you have available.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So share my screen, Hank, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up for you. It should be there now. You see it?
Not yet. But I want to learn how you do that. Oh, here it is.
Okay. So this is my YouTube channel, right? I'm just going down the list for you just to show you how long I've been giving this information, and one of the information that you actually need, one of the actual stuff you need. Bear with me. I want to show you the video with the sea moss. Ugh, come on.
Take your time, bro.
These the ills of going. There it is. Look at that. Enhanced sea moss with essential frankincense myrrh oil benefit immune boost. Look at that. 78,000 views. This should have already be at 1 million. Okay? Now this one right here is where I tell you about the boils and stuff. Notice 2 years ago I did this video. And in this video I spoke about the boils and stuff that's going to be coming up on people's skin.
Show a clip of that. Can you pull it up?
Yeah.
Y'all got to give him accolades. Look how he works it down.
You see how it look? You could put this in your smoothie if you want to make like a tea out of it. You most certainly can. All right. This is the enhanced raw sea moss with the frankincense and myrrh essential oil, the real deal ones. Okay.
Now watch this. Let me jump ahead.
Let's go back to this. As we know, most people know it as a biblical herb. Believe it or not, I was in the post office today sending out a set of these packages, and a lot of people don't know it. I was surprised the postal lady, she heard me talking to one.
Let me fast forward. Look at this.
Stress, reactions, and negative emotions. You see? There goes that
I want to
again.
get to the part with the skin.
It goes so deep. Not even just taking it internally. If you just inhale it alone, this is how deep it is. It helps reduce heart rate and blood pressure. This is scientifically proven. Just the smell, just inhaling it alone.
And that's just frankincense, because we know they're spraying you, the stuff you're breathing in, yada, 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 right?
That's INCENSOLE, in case y'all can't see it. That's just helping you to warm your skin. Just the smell of it alone. That's why it's good to burn frankincense and myrrh. This is just frankincense I'm talking about right now.
And if y'all want the frankincense and myrrh where you could burn it, the real kind, not that bullshit kind that they mix, excuse my language, that they mix down. I'm talking about the real deal. Contact me.
On why it's good and why it's needed. Okay?
So I went in detail with this.
This stuff is very powerful. See it yourself. So they already did studies and showed that frankincense has been killing cancer cells and to help the resistance to chemotherapy.
See, did y'all know that? Then you need like the germ buster. The germ buster has the strong acidic water that kills E. coli and 98% of bacteria and germs on contact. Okay? I'm not making this stuff up. I show the actual documents. If you could see here where I talk about, you see it right here. Heals skin. Prevents signs of aging. All right? And then the myrrh, when I go into the one on myrrh, I go even deeper. The myrrh does even more for you and your skin. There is going to be, look, skin health. Maintain healthy skin is one of myrrh oil's renowned uses. It's renowned and known for this, as it prevents the sign of aging, soothes cracks or chapped skin. This is why it's common, added in many skincare products today. Now listen to me. In this video, I go more in depth. When y'all get time, y'all watch that video. You'll want the enhanced sea moss with the frankincense and myrrh. Now, jumping ahead, because I'm not going to go into the whole deepness of frankincense and myrrh, that the one to take internally, which it is very expensive, the one to take internally. So now I want to just show you this with the graphite. This is what they're putting for any of y'all out there who knows about graphite. I'm sorry, people. I got a whole lot of videos. Okay.
Show them what you're working with, bro.
Where look, down to where I was talking about the plagues that's coming. Look at this. This is what, 9 months ago. This one is 10 months ago. Everything that's happening now, I told people is gonna happen. Food shortage 9 months ago. 9 months ago, and I already passed the one that I did over 2 years ago. Okay, let's get to the graphite. There it is. Now, there is an attack on your melanin. I did part 1 and I did part 2. And they're both long videos. This one is over 2 hours and 48 minutes long. This one, part 2, is almost an hour long. Now look at the graphite.
So I wanted to share this really cool liquid that I have in the lab. It's called ferrofluid. And this ferrofluid is something that becomes very strongly magnetized in the presence of a magnetic field. Ferrofluid is simply these suspended nanoscale particles in a carrier fluid, such as an organic solvent or water. These nanoscale particles are usually iron compounds, such as magnetite or hematite. It's actually the same iron.
You heard that? Such as magnetite and hematite, which is good stones for you to have around this time. Holla at me if you want the magnetite, because it's good to have pieces of magnetite carrying on you. I know this sounds crazy, but this is what these people are using to make their science project and put this in your body to control you.
In beach sand. We also coat those nanoscale particles with a surfactant that will help prevent clumping in that carrier fluid. Now, what's really cool are those spikes and peaks that you're seeing forming, or spikes and valleys that you see forming on that ferrofluid. That occurs because of that strong magnetic field. And this is actually known as normal field instability. And that instability occurs by the fluid creating a shape that minimizes the total energy of the system.
Okay, so let's get out of here. Put me back on big screen, Hank, please. Okay, so if we know all this, that's why they need the semiconductors. The semiconductors is very important, along with the 5G technology, because with that they could blast the field to use whatever is already in you to control and send out scalar waves where you will be having symptoms of a certain dis-ease, but it will not show up. So what you need to do is have things like magnetite. You need to have, like, especially how Hank deals with straight up magnets. You need things like that. I am telling you, because it's something the magnet does to your blood. You also need to start, for y'all damn brokies out there. Y'all brokies out there, step the freaking game up. You need, everybody see me with this big gold chain around my neck with big ass pendant and think I just have it to be stunting, or the ones that think, well, they see the certain symbols there and they know the high level symbols of the spirituality that I'm dealing with. But it's not just that. When you have gold on your skin, especially when it sweats, and you have it in your neck area, you could go look this up. It leaches into your bloodstreams, microparticles of the gold. This is preschool shit. This ain't nothing new, I'm telling y'all. This ain't stuff that's hard to find. That's why in all these cultures they wear so much gold. And the next thing that you're going to need to help you out, let me get this. One of the things is monatomic gold. Mm-hmm. You want to start taking monatomic gold. I mean, like, I don't understand how y'all don't know the late Dr. Dilbert Blair that got poisoned. You know, unfortunately, they end up assassinating his wife. Dr. Blair was giving up information on all these type of things. years on top of years. So bad until he literally got poisoned. Then you want to get yourself a proper water. I've been telling y'all, get the alkaline ionized water system. I sell it. You could get it for a very discounted price. There's a payment plan. One of the things that I found very interesting, guess what that machine has in it, Hank, which you probably already know.
It's platinum coated.
Thank you. There's literally platinum coated plates in the machine, along with the magnets. There are magnets and platinum coated plates in the machine.
Platinum coated titanium plates.
That's right, because when you drink the water, the microcrystals of the water is smaller than your cell, and it goes in your cell and it cleans out your cells, people. So when you have the soap and the cream to put on your skin, so when you go out there, because people cough and sneeze and whatever, you don't want to get touched, this is the type of stuff you need. There's something called blue, Hank, I'm sure Hank know about this. I didn't speak to Hank about this. It's called blue tansy. Am I saying it right? You know about blue tansy, Hank?
I can't say I know about that one, bro.
I am so shocked. Listen,
all right. We got a bunch of goodies here.
No. I actually got something one up on Hank. Because Hank, when it comes to these plants, Hank is no joke. All right? So, yeah.
That's all right. I'm happy.
What was that, Hank?
I'm glad you got one on me. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It's not every day. Not when it comes to this plant. Hank is definitely the man when it comes to these plants. I'll give him that all day. Let me tell you about blue tansy. One of the creams that I have with the blue tansy, I'm looking to pull it up here, but it's alright. I'll just tell you about it. The blue tansy, it's super expensive. You don't believe me? You know what? I am gonna pull it up because they ain't gonna believe me. They ain't gonna believe me. And this company, they ODing. This is what I put. Some of it is watered down. I'm gonna tell you right now. Some of it is watered down. But I'm gonna show you one right now. Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen. Y'all got to see this because I know y'all ain't gonna believe me. And this is why when I say the price for what it is, y'all gonna pay that price. Because I'm not coming half-ass with y'all. Look at this. Show them this, Hank, so they could see the price on this. Y'all see that?
Man,
what
that money for that?
What?
Oh, that's
$1,618.50.
Stop
oil.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I am the source when it comes to this. That's the level of stuff. Why do you think that stuff costs that much? And I'm going to give you a secret. They try to ban it. Okay? There's others that you could get for like 70. Let me tell you something. It's weak as hell. I'm showing you one of the best things that I have that's in the butters to rub on your skin. They said, listen, the level of diseases that flee when it comes into contact with that is unbelievable. Do you see the price for the size bottle?
Okay. The reason it's expensive is because rose oil has such a high frequency that it elevates the frequency of your body, of your cells. So you rise up above the frequencies of dis-ease if you don't talk and walk with uh, acidic attitudes and emotions, because all of this will work for you. Crystals will work for you, the oils will work for you. But if you have self hate and you replicate it in your spoken attitude and words with others, your frequency will be dragged to the lowest levels, and you could be bathing in all that oil and all that sea moss, but you're rotten to the core because you chose to be a funky, toxic soul entity. So you still have to do your personal releasing of alkaline attitudes and emotions, giving forgiveness to creation, and align with your prismatic magic.
Now let me say, I told y'all, Hank know his shit when it comes to these herbs. He's right. It is a rose, and you know how much they gotta use to make that. Let me tell you something. That company I showed you, that ain't even the one I use. Believe it or not, when it comes to the best and the top of the line, that's one of the cheap ones. Huh? Huh? Don't play with me. Why y'all think I be dealing with Hank with a lot of stuff? Because even when dealing with Hank, he always come with the best. Always. And soon, y'all gonna hear, it's gonna be something hooked up and, retreat style. It's coming. It's coming. All right? Because Hank know his stuff when it comes to this. Especially with what I know, it's a wrap. So when you get the butters to put on your skin, rub all about your skin, right? That's what's in there. So when people would be like, when I tell people a certain price tag, they be like, what, brother? Brokey shit. Brokey shit. But what y'all don't understand is the level of quality. Let me tell you something. The soaps, the stuff that is in just this soap alone. Let me show y'all. Let me get this soap out. Just this soap alone, right? The level of stuff that's in this. Y'all couldn't imagine. That's why when you go, you ever been to one of them high-end resorts, one of them places, and you see the soap? It'd be a small-ass soap. Look how big this bar is. It'd be a small-ass soap, like about this, about big as this bar, and it'd be $70. Please, Miss Bliss, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I've been like that before. So I have a question. So your soap actually has the blue tansy and other ingredients inside of it to protect the skin.
I have way more than that. You understand? Let me tell you, people will see these people in Dubai and all these other places that's high end. The incense, the level of incense, the frankincense and myrrh, the stuff they deal with, y'all don't even got like that. I'm telling y'all. That's why the edible frankincense and myrrh cost so much damn money. The small little bottle like this, the top of the line one, you're coming up off of $100 easy.
Yep. That's how much it cost me.
Okay then. So y'all see I ain't lying. That's why anybody that I see with that small bottle of frankincense or that small bottle of myrrh or they got that top of the line blue tansy, I know that ain't no damn brokey. And I know they system, especially if they taking that every day, they system is hyped up to the fullest. That's why listen, I have somebody I know. I'm gonna just keep it simple. And they have somebody else that don't pretty much care for me, right? And they constantly get CMOS. But instead of just coming to me and, swallow their pride, they send the next person to come get it because I deal with the top of the line and the best. That's why if you get the the CMOS, the enhanced MOS with the essential frankincense and myrrh, top of the line, and it's no chinks in there. You taste it as soon as you taste it. If you Miss Bliss know it rapidly, immediately cleans your cells rapidly. This is scientifically proven. So to finish up,
because I want to ride my bike.
to finish up, the next thing you'll want to get is the enhanced melanin DNA T, which is the DNA melanin enhancement T. As soon as you start take this tea, you notice you start to sweat. Mm-hmm. One of the things that's in there is
what tea is this, bro?
A matter of fact, you're going to ride, right? Because I'm going to be walking out there. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you some. I could give you some tonight if you ride down this way, because I know you're close. So I'll give you some tonight. One of the things that's in there is what we call in the West Indies chocolate tea, which is the cacao. This is the extra, and I'm not exaggerating. They literally make sure they have it extra rich cacao, because it have a high level of flavonoids and much more. That's why dark chocolate is one of the best superfood. But you also have to get the one that have the level of the cocoa fat in it. A lot of the ones they have out there do not have that cocoa fat. A lot of y'all have not tasted real dark chocolate or real chocolate before. That's all I got to say. So y'all got the number. Hank, you can put the number up there. If y'all want, y'all contact me, because y'all gonna need this stuff. 929-374-3828. You see my YouTube channel, Joel Benjamin 528. You see Hank put up the Cashapp, $ Joel Benjamin 528. I hope I've been informative to let y'all know all that's going on.
Yeah, man, that was great, bro. We gotta do these more often.
Yeah.
You know?
Where Miss Bliss go?
So y'all also, if you want more information, you can go into the show description and get more details for the items that Brother Joel has. Okay? And I want to thank you, Brother Joel Benjamin 528, for being on the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We'll connect soon, man. And Miss Bliss, I want to thank her for being on the show tonight, because her phone technology is overheating and my computer's starting to sweat. So we out of here.
Yes.